It's a lovely day here in Sayreville, New Jersey, and we're here to succeed. Let me introduce you to the owner of Juls Handbag Collection. Hello.
Hello. Welcome to my home, please.
Thank you. Can I come in?
Come right in.
My name is Paul Ashati, at home with Juliette Mills-Lutterodt. Today, she's going viral with the branding of her new fashion line. For us, it's yet another opportunity to brand another establishment. We create the content for television. They engage our services. She insists on bringing this home to everyone, and so quite naturally, we made it one. After a thorough examination of the products we're incorporating into the fashion world today, our director was ready for us. Hello, this is Paul Ashati back in New Jersey, in a particular city of Sayreville. The only special reason is everyone that lives here is bound to succeed. The typical example is Mrs. Juliette Mills-Lutterodt we're sitting here with today. It's all about corporate branding and product placement for us, and that's why we're affiliating with each other's establishment to do the best that we can do to get each other out there. Thank you very much for tuning in with us. Stay tuned, you're going to hear from the CEO and founder of Juice Collections, and she's going to talk to you and let you into her world of handbags that she's introducing to the world. And here they are, ready for the global market of handbags. The Jules Collections are finally here. You know, 12 months ago, we talked about hair and hair products. You being the celebrity hairstylist, taking care of everybody here. Today, you have branched out to a different line of fashion, just these handbags we see here. Why the switch?
Well, it's interesting because under the umbrella of fashion and beauty, so many things fall there. And I felt having an arena where I deal with so many women on a constant base coming through the beauty salon and having a passion for handbags myself, what a perfect place to go and get women even more excited. Once they get their hair done, they're leaving with a fabulous handbag. So that's part of the reason why the Jules Collection line was born.
Fantastic. You have your market coming to you, so you took advantage of that flow.
Exactly.
I think that's a very brilliant entrepreneurial mindset that you have, because you're taking advantage of the market that's already coming to you to give them something more to bite on.
Absolutely.
What do you have? What's the collection? What does it entail?
Well, the collection is a genuine Italian leather handbags, which I felt is the only thing I would touch if I'm going to do anything in any kind of merchandising of a product. I really wanted a level of quality and a level of genuine to the line. So they are handbags, very particularly stitched. Everything on it is particularly placed. And they're designed to last. So they're bags not only for fashion, to make a fashion statement, but also handbags that you can have for a long time. Why
didn't you just retail handbags, but you decided that you were going to make them your own and personalize them and have this label, Jules Collections, going with it?
Well, when we spoke the last time, we talked about branding Juls Studios. And branding Jules itself, because there's going to be different entities to Jules, right? So this is one of the different entities that we talked about. We touched on it very briefly, but it was important because Jules Academy is coming up, Jules Collections is coming up, Ujana by Jules is coming up. So as we grow, we certainly want to put a stamp on Jules and make it, you know, there's no limit
diversification
to where we're going. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So tell me, how did you get started and when?
Well, 3 years ago, while I was recuperating from a diagnosis of breast cancer, going through chemo, I was in my bed going through a magazine I was very excited about, because this particular magazine had pages and pages and pages of handbags. And as I looked at the bottom of the page, I would see the prices: $1,500, $2,000, $2,500, and I kept looking at the bags and I was saying to myself, wow, I can design my own bags. Why shouldn't I be able to design my own bags? And knowing myself, when I throw a challenge like that to myself, the next thing that's going to come out of me is research to see where I can take this. So even though I was recuperating and going through a very difficult time in my life, I knew that until the day I die, there was no stopping what I had to do to grow as a human being, whether it was financially, spiritually, mentally, physically, to grow. So I just took it and I ran with it. And I started my research looking for different manufacturers to take me as a small business owner. And one of them really gave me a chance, and I ran with it from that point on. The line has grown tremendously. It has made a lot of women very happy.
What do you intend for Juls Collection, this new brand, to take off to? What's your market reach like?
Well, I am an African woman, so the first takeoff that I want to see it do, besides living in America and it's been doing well here, it's definitely Africa. I want to see the possibility of opening the first flag store in Ghana, in Accra, and growing from there. But we're definitely looking at, right now I have my bags in the Caribbean, I have them in Nigeria, I have them in different parts of Africa, I have them in Europe. So we're looking to start grassroots, start with little boutiques and get our names out there as we grow.
What can they expect? What can all these potential clients and customers you have around the world expect from your products?
Well, one of the things they can certainly expect is quality. So, having mentioned quality, I have one bag here that I want to show you in terms of the leather, the feel of it, the structure of it. It is very, very well thought. It's a classic look. The shape is conservative, yet it has color to pop it. And the whole idea is to bring a little bit of life to the extremely conservative woman who may not want to push the bar in the way she dresses or her makeup, but then her handbag will stand out. So you can feel the leather, you can smell the leather, and that is what it's about. Juls Collection is solely about quality, quality, quality in every aspect of design, in terms of leather, integrity, all of that.
Well, it certainly looks like good quality, real leather even from this distance.
Thank you.
If you've meddled in the fashion industry, you will be able to tell them apart, and that definitely looks like real good leather. So I'm pretty sure you could have something good to look forward to once it hits your city. Mrs. Mills-Lutterodt, it's certainly a pleasure for you to have us in your home. It's a beautiful environment. We like the neighborhood, and especially for your time. We know you get very busy, but having done this for us, we'd like to thank you for it. We want to take you a step further, take you viral, get you socially affiliated with all the networks out there.
Awesome.
Any final thoughts?
Well, ladies, remember, if you need to add to your accessories, please check out the Juls Collection line. It's online as julscollections.com. Look us up on Facebook, Juls Collection on Facebook. Or hit me personally, Juliette Mills-Lutterodt. You can check me out. The bags are updated every day. And enjoy. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us. Shall we eat?
Yes, let's eat.
We want to get as close to reality as possible, and her invitation here today seems everything like it.
Juice himself, the man behind the camera.
Pretty much what we're doing right now in Sayreville, New Jersey, is we are showcasing and creating the brand aspect for Juls. We seen her last year. We helped her create the whole commercial for a TV spot for her salon. But this year, what we're actually doing is we're focusing more on the bags and the branding aspect in whole, because she has so much things she's doing.
Reality TV show going on, interviews, corporate branding, product placement. We get serious about what we say we do, you know. Juice Bigfellow in the building, manning the cameras and all the technical stuff. Gets better and bigger. It's another line under the new one too. Juls Collections is here, and out here in Sayreville, you're bound to succeed.